everyone, today we are going to be playing Goober Rage Stage. This is an extreme demon that I think it's very unique. I really like it. It's basically an all-robot demon that's like themed around like kaizo games. So, if you don't know, during this end screen, you think you don't have to do anything, but no, you have to do that. I've already learned it. It's pretty easy. The click pattern is just That's the first start process. I like how this all has built-in start process, so I'm playing on the real level right now, not a copy. And I have learned this, but everything before this, I have no clue. Now, this level's pretty short. Aww. There we go. That's a full whatever 200 run. I don't know what that is, 200, but it doesn't matter. So I think my goal right now is to get each of the sections done in one round. There's 4 sections to this level. There's the factory, city, the second section, the lab, the third section, and the sewers. This is 4 sections. I think I want to get each section done in one round. That's my first goal. Now I have played a full practice round of this level, and it has like a lot of micro clicks, so it's definitely something to know for later. Wait, hold on. How do you... I need to see the hitboxes there. Why do you sometimes get shot up, but sometimes you don't? I don't understand. Is it just like a 50-50? Like... Nice. This sounds pretty fun so far. Oh yeah, I could definitely do this round. I'm debating on whether this will be like the most intense memory I've done in an extreme game. Probably not. Because it's like shorter than Limbo, but a lot harder than Limbo. And also, in terms of like the memory aspects, you have to know exactly like, oh, is this click a micro click? Like how long do you have to hold this for? So it might actually be more memory than Limbo, which seems counterintuitive, but I don't know, we'll see. I guess in Limbo there is still some of that. Like there's certain clicks that I have to do really quickly together, but definitely more so in this level. Dude, this level's so hard. I really like the theming though, like, I don't know, it's just so silly. I like all the trolls. I've never really thought about making a G level theme like this, but it works so well. Yeah, I've been thinking like, how hard is Geometry Dash when compared to like real world activities? Like probably, it's really hard to compare, but like, I saw someone in Doggy's stream like a few days ago genuinely asked like, what's harder, grief or brain surgery? And the thing is, like, there's a lot of people who have done brain surgery, none of them grief, but the question is more like, does it take more hours to, well, not only does it take more hours, but is it more challenging in general to learn how to perform brain surgery than be like an impossible level in a game just one time? I think it might actually be close. What's harder, Goober Rage Stage or swimming a 50 freestyle in 25 seconds? I did it! Yes! 70, like, 9 to 100 or something. Yeah, 79 to 100, yes! That run genuinely felt, like, difficult, bro. Alright, it's at 109. See, it was a difficult run, guys. Okay, what do we even do here, bro? Oh, I see. It's kind of creative. Yeah, I guess it's themed around all the Mario troll levels. But there's no, like... Aren't in Mario, there's, like, those blocks that, like, you can go under them, but as soon as you're under them, like your head hits above them. This all should have added more like traps. That would be funny. Like you do something wrong, you're trapped forever. That would be funny. But also fit the spirit of the Kaizo games, because a lot of Kaizo Mario levels do that. I'm giving some fire suggestions for Goober Rage Stage 2. So far, no rage on Goober Rage Stage. Level's not living up to its name. Alright, that's gonna be it for this session. I'm definitely gonna play this more after. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Goober Rage Stage. This is session 2. Not day 2 quite yet. I think I'm just gonna quickly practice these parts and then we're going for a new best run to 100. So I did play a little bit. I figured out how to get to this start pause to the next. And this part is certainly difficult, but it's fine. What? I almost just did the run, bro. Maybe I could do the whole sewer. Whole sewer is definitely doable this session if I lock. So yeah, while I was editing, I realized I never really explained this. So it was like really short, kind of. Well, not really short. It is a minute, but like, you know, it's not your typical minute and a half extreme demon. It's a little shorter. Definitely getting a lot more consistent at this part, which is very good. I think the sewers, so far, I'm having a good time. Almost just got to the ending. Like, what? I'm still not like 100% sure that this level is a good step up from Atomic Cannon Mark II, but it's a fun level, and it's like, I mean, it should be a decent step. It's like 30 spots above, so I'm still happy to do it. Definitely. Today's the Super Bowl, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch sports at all. I like never watch sports like in my life. I've never really been interested in that. Even swimming, the one sport I actually do. I don't know. Like, I don't even know who the best swimmers are. Like, I know all the famous ones. You know, Michael Phelps. But like, I have very surface level knowledge of actual high level competitive swimming. Despite that's the sport I do. And I do like swimming. It's not like I completely hate every sport. Although I definitely like individual sports more. I mean, I guess it makes sense. GD's an individual game, not a team online game. I don't like online games as much. I like sports where like you can just focus on yourself and just like improve yourself rather than having to focus on like team chemistry and how you work with other people and all that. Because it really feels like you're in control of everything in sports like that. And that gives me, I don't know, a bigger sense of accomplishment, I feel. Oh, I just completely didn't hold early enough. Okay, I did it, I guess. 75 to 100 Goober Rage stage? Okay, we getting 70 to 100 today. That's right. Wait, there's a whole start pause just for this? I mean, I like how there's a lot of start pauses. I like how it gives you a lot of different options, but maybe that one wasn't necessary. Literally, it is 2 jumps. Oh yeah, I want to discuss this level's placement on the demon list. If you go to the demon list, Goober Rage Shade, it's above Zodiac. If you told someone, hold on, when was Zodiac placed? If you told someone that, wait, what? What? Hold on, okay, you forget what I was talking about. Uh-huh. Wait, if I go to the time machine, hold on, this is saying that Zodiac got moved down 100 spots and then got moved up 100 spots in the same day. So if you go to 2019-04-15, it doesn't tell you the time. Dude, okay, someone has to find the exact time at which Zodiac was 100th and then get a screenshot of Zodiac next to Zodiac next to Acropolis. Somebody needs to get this screenshot if they can find the time at which it was accidentally moved up. So back to what I was talking about. Guru Rich is one above Zodiac. And what I was gonna say is like back when this one was placed in 2019, like I swear, bro, if you told someone in 2019 there'd be an all robot level called Goober Rage Stage that was higher than Zodiac on the list and only a minute long, they would be like, no. Get back to the level. We made it to the end section from the start of the sewers. That's good news. Dude, Zodiac and Bloodbath used to be on the same list. Like, it's just kind of insane to think about that. Like, how much harder the list has gotten. And also the fact that, like, I don't know, levels was not as hard back in the day. I'm sure in 20 years we're going to be like, Tartarus and Thinking Space 2 on the same list? What? But I think it's still insane. Oh, is that our best run? I think it is. Oh, yes! Yes! We did it! We got 7 wait. Yeah, 70 to 100 on Goober Rage stage. We did the whole sewers. We're out of the sewers, finally. Okay, actually the sewers weren't that bad. It was actually pretty cool. I think 65 to 100 is a good run to do. We're starting to, get into the lab a little bit. This run's only adding like 5 clicks, and yeah, it's gonna be so much harder. Oh yeah, this made me wonder. Like Lateem's frame perfect counters and how people love to like talk about them as a representation of difficulty when they're just not? What if we made like a system, like a mathematical system that calculates the exact amount of frames you have for every input in a level, and then like gives the level like a score based off that? Like, or no, the lower the number the better, because the lower amount of frames you have for each click combined is better. And then for like memory levels and other levels that have gimmicks, like I don't know, maybe high CPS makes it a little harder even if it doesn't have as many frame perfects. We add like a modifier, like, oh, maybe memory is minus 100. And then guess what? That list would probably still be pretty inaccurate. We need the mathematical list. Hey, I think it's at least a better way of measuring difficulty than a frame perfect counter. Wait, oh, I did it. 65 to 100. Wait, that's actually my first like good run. 65 to 100 is good. I think tomorrow, let's go for some better runs, maybe somewhere in the 50s to 100. And yeah, that's it for day 1. Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've played this actually on recording, but we are back with some Goober Age stage. Now I've basically learned the whole level except for the very beginning at the factory now, and I've done a lot of off-camera stuff. Like I got 45 to 100 twice, and 36 to 88. I've just started playing the 24% micro click, which is like the worst thing in the level. And I've come across one problem, is that for some reason in the start pause switcher, you cannot practice the beginning of the city, like at all. Like it's like the alignment is like bugged, so there's one jump that literally becomes impossible. So yeah, this is a 24 micro click. You can see it's definitely something. I mean, I just did it, but like, see, in start pause, for some reason the alignment's bugged. But yeah, I started learning like stuff like this. This part's fun. Yeah, that part's really fun. Then I also learned this. I mean, I haven't learned as well as that part, but I kind of know it. Now, before I actually go from 0, of course, to learn the rest of the level, I just want to do the whole city in one run. I would say the city might be the hardest part of the level. Oh yeah, my attempts count is going to be very skewed now because of I think I spent like 500 attempts trying to figure out if I was just bad or if that click was impossible in start pause. Then I finally did like a practice run from 0 and figured out that it is a bug from start pause. So this click is not a bug from start pause, it's just really hard. Yeah, so that was a decent run. Okay, I think we go for full city run now. Other than the 24% micro click, this is like a really fun part. You can't let one click ruin a part, bro. I imagine this one click is gonna add a lot to my attempt count. I need to stop focusing on attempt count and start focusing on beating the freaking level. Yeah, this level is partially memory. But it's like less memory than you would think. I think I said at the beginning of the video that like this level was more memory than Limbo. I definitely do not agree with that now that I've played it more. Like, you'd think it's a lot of memory, but it's actually not. That's basically the whole city stage. I mean, there's like a few clicks I was missing, but you get the gist. Okay, what if I just go from 0? Theoretically, I know the whole level. Only problem is that this click is impossible. That's the first hard click, is 3%. 10%. 11! Yeah, the factory seems doable. The city definitely seems like the hardest one. I'd say second place, maybe sewers or lab. I don't know, sewers, lab, and factory are both kind of balanced. City is hard, bro. Mostly because of that one click, but there's still other hard clicks too. You know, let's just try from 0. What's the worst that can happen? 12. 12 again. There we go. I want to get 24 at least today. So yeah, that 24% click has almost single-handedly brought my attempt count from like 5,900 to 7,900 in the span of like 40 minutes, bro. I was like, I'm gonna have a low attempt count on this level. I'm doing so good so far. The sinister 24% click. You know, I'm just kind of not ready for the click. I'm not locked in. Finally got to 12 again. Yeah, the factory's hard, but I see it's getting very consistent. Unlike the 24% click. Do not see that one getting consistent. If I die to that one more click time, bro. Did I just say if I die to that one more click time? English. 15! Oh my god, that might be a world record. Bro, all I did was run down and up the stairs to get a drink, and my heart's 153. 8:15, not bad, not bad. 16%. Oh my god, so close. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of showcases of this level, and the people in the comments like do not think this would be fun to play, even though it is. If you're in a rapid trigger keyboard, the 24 click would be like literally impossible. But other than that, I mean, it's a fun level. Like, and I saw someone compare it to Limbo. Like, dude, I swear, people just compare any memory level to Limbo. They act like there were no memory levels before Limbo, and every memory level after Limbo was inspired by Limbo. I'm so happy there's still creators like this that like they don't really want to make the best mythic worthy level ever or their huge project. They just want to like have fun and make something interesting. Oh yeah, now that I'm like good enough to beat easy extremes like fairly easily, I think extreme demon is probably like my favorite difficulty. I don't know, it just allows for more interesting gameplay than an easier level. I know for like creator contests, people often like don't allow insane demon 1 so it can be accessible to a lot of people, but 2 because like it would just be really, really hard to judge a bunch of really hard levels because, you know, you have to play all the really hard levels. But, like, I feel like, just one time, can we have, like, an extreme demon creator contest? Like, not just a creator contest where extreme demons are allowed. It's like, extreme demons are the main focus. Because I know extreme demons have been made for creator contests in the past, but I don't know, none of them have ever really been that outstanding. 24%. Oh my god, I might be the best player in all of town. Finally out of the factory, I get to play something else. Next goal is probably to actually make it past the 24% click. Like, I don't care if I die like immediately after. I just want to like make it past it, bro. W60 to 100. Wait, did I already talk about this? Like, literally, I can't find a single showcase of this level that doesn't use the stupid 41 remix. It's not a good remix. I just want to hear the original song in that showcase, bro. Oh, bro. That could have been it. We are getting closer and closer to the 36 to 100. I think it might happen this session. Wait, yo, is W Pop-Off clicking the method? Still don't understand how that man clicks at all. Okay, I'm gonna do some attempts from 0, then we're gonna be done for the day. I mean, I have the whole level learned now, theoretically. I could just beat it, you know? Alright, so chat, what did we learn today? Number 1, 24% click is impossible. Number 2, the beginner's pretty hard, but I think it'll get consistent. Number 3, I will not have a low attempt count on this level because of the 24% click. back to Goober Rage Stage Session 2, Day 3. Now, I have just done a lot of practice. I got 22 to 80, and I feel like I'm ready to go from 0 now. I got that amazing run. 10 deaths at 24%. I think lab is very possible today, but I don't want to get too confident in myself. I wonder how many sewers deaths I'm going to have. Probably not that many. I would like everybody right now watching to predict how many 24% deaths I will have at the end of the video. What is my prediction, you may ask? 56. That might be too low, actually. It's crazy saying 56 deaths at a single percent might be too low, but it's true for this level specifically. Especially because the percent is like fairly early on. Fine, I'll raise my guess. I'm raising it to 73. Oh, I felt like that was so close. I did the micro click. I just clicked like a little too early. 24% claims me yet again. Oh my god, this is the hardest percentage in planet Earth. Hey, at least I get a lot of tries at 24%. But 24% is gonna make me rage. The level will be doing its job as a rage stage. Oh yeah, I think calling levels stages is like the worst thing. Okay, so level 1, you just call them levels, and you say, oh wow, I beat that level. Level 2 of... oh, 25% times 2. Yeah, level 2 of whatever is, oh wow, I just passed this map. Or no, I just cleared this map. Level 3 is saying, oh wow, I just passed this stage. When I react, I should be like, oh my god, I beat the stage. I passed the stage, guys. Oh, bro, can I just get past 25% one time? 3 times? I feel like if I get past it, like, I could actually do something. Rather than just dying to 24% over and over again. Yes! I actually got a new best. That's like a decent run. Yes. What's heart rate at? Come on, let's see what heart rate's at. Oh wait, that's nearly 2 runs, bro. Oh, 118. There we go. Honestly, not too high. I could like very easily get this in 2 runs. I just don't want to, you know. I want the money and the fame from getting it in 2 runs. Play GD. Not for the money, but the love of the game. I know getting 36 to 100 would get me so many views and money. People be like, oh my god, you got 36 to 100 in Goober Rage Stage, which is, as we all know, the hardest level in the game. I'm gonna get 2 runs the hard way by getting to 45% from 0, which is way harder than getting 45 to 100. 63%! Yes! This run is so goated. I didn't expect to get to 63%. I expected to get to the lab today, but I don't know if I expected 63%, bro. Dude, if I made it to the sewers, I would have been going crazy, bro. I mean, I did get it in 2 runs the hard way. Expect a lot more deaths in the lab, by the way. That is not the beginning. All the difficulty of the lab is packed into the ending. First death at like somewhere in the city that isn't the very start or the very end. Finally connected our city runs. No, I died to cycles. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can be sent to the cycles impossible timing, except I failed the first clue because I couldn't react. Kind of an impossible timing if you think about it. Dang it, bro, I was going for first victor with no cycles, impossible timing deaths. This session is absolutely insane, bro. 63%, like, so yeah, see you all tomorrow, maybe? Or maybe I'll do another session today, but probably not. Probably tomorrow. Wait. Yes! I did the impossible timing! Okay, bro. Okay, that's a fair death, bro. That part's hard. So I just don't die at 24% anymore? Like, what? Ugh. Ah, dang it. 66%. Yo, that's low-key fire. Clicked too late, huh? Dude, I was like, please beat it this attempt. That's... $77%. Yes! I got to the sewers. Guys, impossible timing? Oh. Dude, I was like, am I just gonna beat it? Fair, fair. Hey, ending the session on a good attempt. Bro, the watch buff is insane. Again, bro? I was like, alright, this time we got it. But no, we don't. There. Bruh. I died to this goober that everyone uses in their thumbnails. Yep. Dude, I should have died in the city. Dude. Ba-da-ba-da. Yes! Yes! I beat it! Yes! I beat Goober Rage Stage! Yes! Oh my god. I can reveal it to all my friends now. I was keeping this a secret. Oh my god. Yes. Yes! And this was the exact point at which I accidentally unplugged a cord from my computer, shutting it off and making the recording unplayable. However, I was able to get it back using Untrunk, which was very awesome. I had to wait like an hour because I had like an appointment and I was so worried the whole time that I have to rebeat it. And yeah, so I didn't have to rebeat it. Or so I thought. Because when I submitted this around to the demon list, they said that I wasn't allowed because I didn't have 2 audio tracks. So I did have to rebeat it. Here's the clip of the rebeat, and otherwise, thank you for watching. Okay, there we go. Rebeat.